Hello. Hello. Guys, I'm so tired. Now, I'm going to have to change that, which is really annoying, but I'm glad I've noticed it now. So let's have her back. Yeah. How are you? I hope you're all well. I hope you can now see me in my rose. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't show a different avatar that I've got, which is a little bit annoying, but hey, first world problems. What can I say? I hope you're all well. I hadn't realized how tired I was. Um, yeah, so hopefully I'll manage to stay awake. And we can just have a bit of a chin wag and just see how it takes us. I hope I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a good Christmas, a good New Year, and are revitalized for the coming year. I don't feel very revitalized today, I must say. I feel sort of tired and I want to just chill. So hopefully some of you will come in and not just lurk and chat. That would be good. If you don't, then hey ho, and away we go. It's not the end of the world because I can talk for England. So Capone, hi darling. Hopping in the shower. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could pop in. Um, yeah, and also has anyone seen Edna? Where's Edna? Don't know where she's gone. Bridge, hi sweetness. I hope you're well. Are you ready for 2024? I don't feel as if I'm ready. Um, Tonight I met up with my son as I always do on a Wednesday. And yeah, do you know what we had KFC tonight. Um, and it was okay. Um, so yeah, that's that. Yeah, she's definitely missing in action. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. And there's just a couple of things that are making me sort of question it. Which is like, well, how come she was liking some things last week, and wasn't saying anything? And also her YouTube, it now says lurking Edna. I mean, I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Oh, you start your classes next week and you don't want to. Oh no. Do you actually have to go in or is it all virtual? Because I know a lot of people study virtually nowadays, don't they? So yeah, getting back to Edna, I really don't know. I know she was quite close to what's his name? Chef. Um, but I don't know, even apparently he's not said anything either. So it's all a bit worrying, but do you know what? Good for you, Bridge. But you know what? We can't fret too much. Um, yeah. Edna's go-to is always yes, yeah, exactly. That's what I find peculiar. She always puts those 2 um, emojis up, and I haven't seen that, and I've noticed in other people's chats that people have said the same thing, that she may have liked something, but we're not getting the usual. I know it sounds silly because she's not actually speaking, but you just know when it's Edna, and, yeah, it's a bit worrying, and all I can say is I hope that she's okay. I hope that, you know, she's safe and she's okay. You know, that's all I can say. Um, You know, the internet's a weird place, and you sort of, I don't know, you just sort of get used to seeing the same faces, and yeah, when they disappear, especially disappear so suddenly, over the holiday season, you can't help but sort of, worry a bit, you know. So yeah, so I wasn't going to talk about any drama because I like to save that until Friday, and my golly, there's loads and loads to talk about. Um, so I thought we could sort of touch on other things, but one thing I do have to address is this. For anybody that actually was aware of this, let's see how I can open this. How do I open this? So if I do it like that, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Where is it? There. Okay. Let's see if we can open this. Oh God. Come on, mother. Come on, mother. Let's sort yourself out, Jan. Yeah, so what I wanted to show, well, I was going to sort of talk about it on Wednesday, but as it happened today, I think I'll mention it here, and just so that people are aware of this that's going on, and that is that I was in a live stream earlier on today. I was in Alex's live stream, predominantly just to wish him a happy new year. And I found that I've been cloned. Somebody's cloned me. Now, at first I was like, what? What I was doing was I was actually preparing for this stream. So although I had the video open, I was listening to what was going on. And yeah, I know, right, Bridge? Isn't it insane? So anyway, yeah, so I wasn't really paying attention in there. I was just listening. And then all of a sudden I heard Alex say, "Oh, thank you, Jan's Views, for the chat, for the super chat." And I was like, "What?" So I clicked it, I quickly, clicked on that page, and I saw this, and I thought, well, that's not me. And I did say to him, I said, "Look, that's not me." So of course he was like, well, who's the, it's, how can I put it? He seemed to not want to believe that it wasn't me. So I pointed out a few things and actually sent him a super chat, so that he could um, see the difference, basically. And the main difference that I saw was that there's a white ring around the avatar there. They cloned it and gave, yes, they cloned it and gave money. So, but by doing that, they've given themselves away because they're paid by dollars. When I super chat, I pay by pounds. So that's the major thing. So I was trying to sort of bring it up in the chat, and of course people saying, "Oh, well, who cares? Who matter? It doesn't matter," and this and that and the other. And I will say Alex's girlfriend did say, um, well, oh, and that's it. And then I did actually put in capital letters, "Well, it does matter to me. Would you kindly, boot them out?" And Alex wouldn't, basically. Alex said, "Oh, well, what does it matter? The clone isn't saying anything. And, what does it matter?" But I could see his girlfriend wasn't too happy with that response. And I will say I'm not too happy about that response either. I wonder how he would feel if he was in somebody's chat and his name came up and someone was pretending to be them, or to be him. Um, it's just, yeah, it's not a very nice thing to do, especially when they're then talking to other people in the chat as me. So, I kept sort of saying, "Listen, this isn't me. That's not me." So then Alex was like, "Oh well, fake Jan this," and I think they super chatted him about 3 times in all, and he was like, "Oh, thanks again, fake Jan," he was calling it, because to him it was all a big joke. Um, I don't see it as a joke, um, especially when they're talking to people that I would never talk to. They are saying things that I would never say. No, it's not a joke for me. So I will put this up and I will put it up in my community post as well, just so that people are aware. And as I say, and I actually did point it out in his chat that, there's a white around that picture, which isn't mine. And I tell you what, they even did as well. Because I'm subscribed to him, my name kept coming up in green and the clones one wasn't. So they actually joined Alex's they actually subscribed to Alex so that both our names would then come up in green. These people are obsessed. And and I did actually say in the chat, I said somebody is obviously bored silly um, to go to the trouble of cloning me. Why would you do that? So yeah, it is. It's just ridiculous, Bridge. And I'm sure the clone's in here and is having a good old laugh about it. I should take it as a compliment, and I guess in a way, yeah, I'll take it as a compliment. But what I will say is that I think I know who it is. I think he comes from well, he's in a lot of chats. And the reason I think I know is because Nikki, Alex's girlfriend, said to him when they were sort of talking about it, she said to him, "Oh no, but if you see, Gregory Schmegory hasn't changed the name on there." So I think it's Gregory. I think it's Gregory Schmegory. Okay. Now, if it's not him, I will apologize to him, but I firmly believe it's him. Um, and the reason I believe it's him is because of what Nikki said. There was no reason for Nikki to say to Alex, under her breath, "Yeah, but he hasn't changed his something or other," she said. And she definitely said Gregory Schmegory. Hi, mermaid. Yeah, yeah, they gifted a few memberships too. So I think it is Gregory Schmegory, and what I'm going to do is put a picture up of him, um, because we'll see. He's not the only smart ass on on here, and I will find out whether it is definitely him or not. Um, and if it is, then I will take it further, because I do not find that amusing. Um, Hussey came in and he said, "Oh, Hussey, I'm sorry. I've been such a prat to you." Or not a prat. "I'm sorry. I've been such a so and so to you. That's because I'm really stupid. That's because I'm really this." I think it's him. And I wouldn't put his face up there if I didn't believe it was him, because I'm not into sort of just blaming people willy-nilly, but I'm fairly certain that it's him. I've also checked out his Twitter, and he's quite articulate. So the writing was yeah, conducive to it being him as well. So yeah, oops, indeed. He needs to just stay over there with Hussey, and just be a complete moron over there. Don't clone me. That wasn't funny at all. And if he continues to do it, then I will contact YouTube and let them know, because yeah, I don't like that. The thing with Alex is he does, let's get rid of this twat. Right, the thing with Alex is he does, oh, how do I get rid of that? Now, stop sharing that. Okay. He does quite often, what's the word? Delete his live streams. So, I don't know whether it's worth having a look over there. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. I know who it is. I'm 100% certain who it is. And it's just a shame, you know, because there's people out there who have so much hatred um, towards somebody that they've never met, they're never likely to meet. And I just can't relate to that, guys. You know, I just can't relate. And yeah, I can I can what's the word, troll as much as the next person, but I would never dream of doing that. And I'm sure in YouTube that is very frowned upon. And yeah, so he needs to stop that straight away because it's not funny. I will say, a while ago, there was the two gay girls. Um, one of them is called Gemini 21. And let me just say, while we're talking, this wasn't what I was going to be talking about, but let me just say, I know that they actually started a channel called Jan's Views. Let's see. Oh, hang on. I need to be in. My computer does not like me at the moment. It really doesn't. Let me see. So if I put in Jan's Views there, let's see if it comes up. I think they've called it something like Jan's Views Big Titties or something like that. And I mean, it could be them. Let me see. Now, they're two gay girls. Let me see. I can't see it at the moment. I'm just quickly whizzing through here to see if I can see it. Now, I blocked them on everything because they're just nuisances. But I mean, maybe it could be them. I don't know, because they still try and pester me. I mean, they're the only people that have tried to actually send me an email before. They're just so pathetic. They've obviously got nothing else to do uh, with their time than, you know, pester people. Um, let's see, I'm still whizzing down to see if I can find them. But I did block them. So if I block them, does that mean that I won't see their videos at all? Does that mean that won't come up? Because I can't see them. What did they call it? Let's see. Something ridiculous it was. No, I can't find it. Maybe they've got rid of it. But I mean, they need, you know, they need to be careful. I'll see if I can. I can look. I can look deeper into that situation. But I should still be able to see their channel. I think you should still be able to see their channel. Yeah, I know. I'm looking through it. I can't see it. Who've we got here? Engineered chaos. Maybe stuff like this is why Edna doesn't want to associate with your lives anymore. I have considered that, actually. Yeah, quite possibly. But the reason why I don't believe that is because she's not been in contact with anybody. So I don't think it's that at all. Because, you know, I'm not the only person that she associated herself with. there are many people, and, you know, she hasn't been anywhere, but thanks for your comment. But, I'm more sort of worried about where she's actually gone, you know? Um, Edna quite liked, uh, the fun aspect of coming on and, having a good laugh about it. So yeah, I think had if that was the case, I don't think, you know, she would have still been in friends, groups and, you know, chatted to other people. But the reality is she's just disappeared, you know, and, that's worrying. So, yeah, I can't find these girls anyway, but I know one of them is called okay, I think one of them's called Gemini 21, and the other one is called Christina Bad with a double D. As far as I know, they're both together, and, yeah, they used to let me see if I can get them up on Twitter. Although, as I say, I've blocked them everywhere because they really do go that bit too far, you know. Uh, let's see. They're the only other people. But as I say, um, because yeah, that might be her. Okay, is that her? All right. Um, right. That could be her. But as I say, um, I don't think they would have come on, and, I from what I've seen of them, they're not the most articulate of people, so I don't think it's them. Right, so can't see her on there. Let's see if there's another one. I think it's Christina Bad with a double D. Um, right, and it says, okay, is that her? Um, hmm, sorry guys. Let's see. Let's see if it's this one. And what I've noticed, when I checked her out before, what I noticed is she only really talks to this other girl, called Gemini. Gemini, I think it's 21. Now this Gemini I've seen in a few people's chats. So yeah, I think I'm right in saying it's that one. Let's see. Do, 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 do. No, it's not this one because this one doesn't even speak English. So anyway, just thought I'd bring that up today. What happened? Oh, here we go. There we go. There we are. I thought it was you. You must be so bored. So very bored. But thanks for the money. I appreciate it. Cheers. Keep sending me money. You know, I just think it's very sad that you have nothing better to do. And I know you've followed me for a long, long time. So, yeah. Okay. You carry on. I won't block you because you can keep sending me money. That'd be nice. Anyway, so at least now you know I haven't been I wasn't lying. So these two girls are obviously obsessed with little old me. Don't block them, people, because they can send me some money. Exactly, Jarella. This is how mad some people are. And it's just insane. But hey, I guess that means I guess that means I'm famous. I'm super famous. But yeah, these people have been stalking me for some time. And as I say, I blocked them across everywhere because I can't be bothered with silliness. But if they want to come in, and give me money, then great. But what I will say, Bridge, I think you're the only mod in here at the moment. If they are, oh, and Capone, if they are rude, then just time them out, darling. But if they want to keep, giving me money, I'm all up for that. That'd be handy. 'Cause Christmas is over, isn't it? And yeah. Hi, Barley. How are you, darling? I find it funny. It means Jan is interesting enough for some people to think so much and strongly about her. Exactly, Barley. That's what I feel as well. It's true. How interesting must I be? How bored must they be? That's what I think. Oh my God. How bored must you be that you actually have a channel, that you've actually made a channel in my name? How bored. So maybe I am going to have to apologize to Gregory Schmegory, but we don't know. This could still be him. So let's see. Let's see. And if it turns out that this isn't him, then I will apologize to him. That's all I can do. So yeah. So what I was going to talk about was, what have we all been watching over Christmas? Have we watched Christmas movies, or have we, or Christmas TV? Is Christmas TV in America as rubbish as it is over here? Because it's rubbish over here, I have to say. I tend to watch more Netflix than anything else over here. Right, okay. So there we go. This is quite interesting. Let me share this with you guys. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's just share this with you. So I've just Googled this. So let's get rid of this. Listen, I may be a boomer, but one thing I'm not is rubbish on the computer. Okay. Let's see if I can make this bigger for you to see. So I've Googled this. Okay. All right. Can you see that now? Let's make that a wee bit bigger for you. Right. Okay. So YouTube. Gemini 21. Jan's views. Huge titties in my mouth. 9 videos uploaded today. Is that today, I wonder? So we'll look back at that. I think that's nothing to do with it. That's me. That's me. Is that them? No. Okay. So let's look at this together. This is how insane some people are. Now, these 2 girls, they're only young. One of them's quite pretty. But they're only young. And I think the worrying thing is that, well, it's not really worrying, but it's pathetic, in my opinion, is that there's 2 people in this world that are so obsessed with me that they've actually started a YouTube channel. Okay. So let's click on this and see what happens. Okay. So it looks like she's actually done. Okay. So shall we play this and see what she's done on here? This was 9 months ago. I told you it's been a long time since they've been stalking me because I'm so good. I love it. So let's listen to this first offering, shall we?
I got them in my mouth. Yeah, titties in my mouth. Hey, come on, baby, put them titties.
Right, so I think what we have to do now is, so let's just go back again, right, to where we were, just so that you can see I've done it sort of legitimately. So that's what I've put into Google. That's come up. Now she's changed the name of the channel here because the channel was Jan's Views and that's where the picture was. But if you can see all these ones, this was 3 years ago, 3 years ago. I mean, maybe she fantasizes about me. Who knows? But I think what we need to do is to go back. Find this channel, which is obviously changed. Is there another one then? An older one? Because the last time I saw this, the channel just went to my channel. If you see what I mean, when you clicked on it, it just went to my channel. So, yeah. So that doesn't look like that's going to come up. So what we need to do then is click on there, right? And then report the playlist. Okay. This one obviously is not them singing unless she sounds like a man. But yeah, this is the one. Gemini. And again, now when you click on there, that is not her. Okay, that is not her. So this person is pretending. She needs to be very careful. Right, that is not that picture there. That's not her because I've seen her. Right, now what else? Oh, Christina. That's the name of that girlfriend, see? So let's click on there. Right, so all they do, these two, is just send each other. All they do is send each other songs because that's how exciting their life is. Okay. So obviously they see me and they think, oh my God, that woman's so beautiful. I've got to, yeah, let's stalk her. Let's spend all our waking hours stalking her. Okay, now here, how do I, all right, okay. Yeah, so it's obviously the right one, but if you can see here, my hit list for Bay, Christina, Marietta. Okay, it's all just music, but this person is not a boy, it's a girl. Okay, so let's
do a leap. I'm trying to do more with her than do a feature. I checked the web, they are showing me up.
Right, he's a girl. I've seen him. So yeah, it's actually really quite sad. Very sad people, but you know, they need to stop because you know I'm not stupid, and I will do something about it. Right, let's see what this one says. Jan, you're a troll, right? This is what trolls do. Isn't this Wellness Wednesday, or has it become Drama Wednesday? Yeah, no. The reason why I was speaking about it is because I've just come out of that live stream, and yeah, it still is Wellness Wednesday. We will move on. But yeah, I like trolling. I wouldn't say I'm a troll, but sometimes I like to troll. It is weird, isn't it, Jarella? But I think, these people, it's kind of funny, um, but it's more like it's just pathetic, really. Yeah, it's Investigation Wednesday. Do you know, Wednesday we like to chill, and that's what we're doing. But I just thought I'd share it. I thought I'd share it with my viewers. I don't think they mind. Mm. Um, yeah, hang on. They may have a crush and not know how to express it in a classy way. Yeah, maybe. I tell you, when I found out that they'd actually started a channel with my name, I was like, seriously? But yeah, I mean, they're two gay girls. And I mean, maybe I'll do some research. Maybe I'll do a bit of investigating and yeah, expose them here on Drama Friday, because if I have to, then I will, Um, right, okay. Right. The channel that created the playlist. Yes. Yeah. And it's that person, but they also created the Jan's Views one. And that's obviously where they've got the picture from. So yeah, it's just so pathetic. Pathetic. Um, you like the sound of that, do you? Investigation Wednesday sounds fun. Well, I like to investigate on a Friday for Drama Friday. But also when I do my standalone videos, I like to investigate then. And I'm starting one. I mean, I'm doing a series at the moment on a dodgy psychiatrist. Well, she's not a psychiatrist, she's a psychologist. I'm doing one at the moment. And I thought also of doing, other people, but the problem is you need to get so much information about them. I mean, Bridget will know. She does standalone videos sometimes, and they're quite hard going, aren't they, Bridge? You've got to get everything together and try and get it up in chronological order, which isn't always easy. And then you have to edit it, and then you have to, say what you want to say in it. It's a lot. So yeah. So what I will say, maybe I'll do an expose on them. That's quite interesting. I hadn't thought of that. Let's expose my crushes. Yeah. I know. It takes a while, doesn't it, Bridge? Yeah. Too much background information that you have to get. Exactly. And that's why it's probably better to do it as a series, Bridge. It's like I do with the psychologist. I'll just what's the word, research maybe one, maybe two videos. But sometimes I'm like, it's gone over like an hour and I've got to cut that right down. And my computer doesn't like me at the moment. It doesn't. I've got too much on it. I've got too much on the hard drive. So I'm having to get rid of a lot of old videos, a lot of music, a lot of documents. So yeah, it's like, no, Jan, we're not working for you anymore. You've got too much on here. Okay, yeah, I saw on Twitter you were watching that. So guys, what have you all been watching over Christmas? I haven't done that yet. Bridge, I haven't seen the second part. I saw the first part, which I was absolutely horrified by. But I will say that when I finished it, I kind of they didn't focus that much on the parents, but I understand this time they are focusing more on the parents. And what I've seen is that people aren't liking the parents at all. So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it very soon. Hi Food Potatoes, welcome. Yeah, so I am planning to watch that at some point. The second part is worse, and I really think everyone is using Natalia. Everyone, even her new parents. Oh, so she's got new parents. Oh, Bridge, if you're bored, do you want to come up and talk about it? Because I can only remember the very begin at the first half of it, and I just remember feeling quite traumatized by it and thinking, I must admit that I did think that she was a lot older. But then that wasn't really her fault. That's I think that's how I felt about it. So maybe I should wait until I've watched all of it to give my, my opinion on two of them. Is it on Netflix, Bridge? I know I watched it. I need a drink. My mouth's getting dry. Was it on Netflix? Does anyone know anything? Does anyone else know anything about it? Because it would be interesting to hear other people's. Hey, Sasha. Hello, darling. Thanks for coming. Okay. Maybe we watch it on something else over here. If it's not Netflix, how did I watch it? Is it on Amazon? Amazon Prime. Listen, guys. Yesterday, I decided to watch some true crime, and I don't know if you've heard of it. It's on Amazon Prime, and it was called Murder in the Badlands, and it's all set in Ireland. And oh my god, I watched 3 of them, and then I thought, oh my god, I don't want to watch anymore. It's too upsetting. Basically, it's about well, I think there's 4 or 5. I think I might have 1 left to watch. And the stories are so sad. It's about girls that have gone missing and presumed murdered in Ireland. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's called Murder in the Badlands. I think I saw the first part on Netflix. Oh, right. I had to get a free 7-day trial to Investigation ID to see the second part. Oh, I'll ask my daughter because she's got other channels to me, and I'll see if she's got it on there. So yeah, it's interesting. Sasha, did you see I've been cloned? I've been cloned, Sasha. I'm so famous. I'm so famous. Lordy Miss Claudia, it's so funny. Yeah, so and what else have I watched? So I watched that one, and I also watched, I mean, who do you guys? Oh, okay. It is him. It is him. Oh God. Well, I'm still gonna expose those other girls anyway. Yes. Did you see he went into irate Alex as me? Cheeky bugger. I tell you, no wonder he supports Hussey. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Just wait. I'm gonna have to find out something. I'm gonna have to talk on this on Friday. Yes, Bridge. Oh. Oh, do you know what? Yes, I know it's Wellness Wednesday, but what I will say, guys, if you haven't got a thick skin, don't come on. Don't come online. What? he said it bugged you why he kept which is why he's keeping it. Of course it's going to bug me. Nobody wants somebody going in there. He said it in AJ's chat. Okay, all right, okay. What a twat. What a twat. And the thing is, he's been in here before. Nerve of the man. I suppose knowing it's him, it's less of a concern than the stalkers. Because the stalkers, I just think, just weird. Whereas him doing it, it's just shown he's a complete pleb. And because we know how he's up Hussey's backside all the time. Anyway, so moving on. That's a bit of something to talk about. And the thing is, what he didn't realise is that Nikki dropped him in it. Nikki actually did say his name. That's how I knew, or I suspected, I highly suspected that it was him. So Sasha, I want to say thank you, darling, for letting me know. That's put my mind at rest. Because yeah, if it's come from them, then yeah, well, what can you say? Yeah, it is weird. He used to come in here. He did. He did used to come in here. You know, I think some people they need to go out and touch grass, you know. It's like I was in, yeah, I think he is a bit, I think he is a bit special. And the thing is, Sasha, they have the nerve to talk about my mental health. And you know, my mental health, I'm not ashamed of it. It's something that is a part of me. It's not me. It, you know, I, I'm not just that illness. I've got many sides to me, and you know, none of them come from a place of hurt, a place of pain, or wanting to inflict pain on others. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, my mental illness has come from pain that I've endured over the years, but that's another story. But, you know, they have the cheek, they have the nerve to say, "Oh, she's crazy. She's crazy, that one." Well, yes, I am a little crazy, but guess what? I'm not hateful. I'm not a hater. So, yeah. And some of these people who think that, you know, oh, well, they're not haters, you know, they're okay. They're not crazy, but they're haters. And I'd much rather be much rather be me than be a hater. Um, the only reason I went into Ira Alex's is because I wanted to wish him a happy new year. The same reason I went into, oh, I should save this to Friday, but I went into Yomama's. Yeah, they donated as a trial about 3 or 4 times, Sasha, and gave away some memberships. Oh, they were really going for it. Yeah, I went into Yomama's. I know it's a first. I should just laugh about it. It's just hilarious. Yo came to me to say Happy New Year. I'm pleased to hear that. I'm really pleased to hear that, Barley, because I know that would have meant something to you. So I'm very happy for you, Barley, that he did that to you. Yeah. So anyway, I thought there's nothing on yesterday, so I thought, oh, sod it. I'll go in and see what he's prattling on about. Same old, same old. Always the same old, same old. And then he said that he hadn't realised that I was in the chat. He knew I was in the chat. He can spot my big red emoji every time I go in there. Did you forget? What? Did you forget? Yes, I did come, darling, but I missed that bit. I just popped in, didn't I? I just popped in, sweetness. But did he actually go into? Did he actually come into? Oh, he did. You said he came in to say, yeah. No, I missed his arrival. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, he's a funny old stick. He is. But I tell you what, at first he tried to pretend that he didn't think. What? She's saying that you said Happy New Year, not Yomama. Bridge, I'm not with that. What, you came to me to say Happy New Year? Oh! Oh my God! Oh, shoot me now! Oh my God! Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudia, I'm so sorry, Barley. Yes, I did come in and wish you a Happy New Year. No one special came into my stream. You did, and the regulars. Oh, God. Oh, maybe I should just go. Maybe I should just. I'm just so excited about being cloned, guys. It's just too much for me. Lordy, Miss Claudia. Hallelujah. Sorry, Barley. When you put yo, I thought you put for yo mama. And I thought, oh, good. I'm glad he's come in and said Happy New Year to Barley because I know that you like him. I think I need to start on the Baileys. This is just really embarrassing. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. I'm glad you're laughing, Barley. I really don't care. Oh. Right, tonight I'm drinking grape flavour soft drink and it's fizzy. And on the side of it, it says, I am Jamaican. That's what I'm drinking. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Fupa. Listen, you might see me out and about trolling a bit, but this is the real me. I really am. I really am this. Well, I don't want to say stupid, but I am a bit, just a little bit stupid. Oh, dearie me. Yomama declared, it's now the year of our Lord. I know, Sasha. He's gone beyond, above and beyond. I'm glad you're laughing. I was so happy. I was so happy for you, Barley. Oh, God, when you said, yo, come in, I thought, oh, great. I think I'm going to have a break. This is all too much for me. This is just, yeah, it's just madness. Let me just have a break. Okay, I've got nothing set up for the break. Other than, what have I got? I haven't got anything. Could just play music, but that's boring. Oh, yeah, okay, let's just play a bit of music. I'm sorry, guys. Now, I think I have to stay in here because otherwise you don't hear it. So, yeah, all right, I'm going to go in the other room. This is embarrassing. I'll be back in a bit, guys. All right, I've stopped playing. Yeah. I've had to hit the Baileys. It was all too much, guys. Oh Lord, it was glory. I'm missing my Christmas backdrops. Right, okay. Right, what you saying? Yes. Right, okay. Yes, he did say, Lord, listen, we need to save this. We need to save this for Tuesday. And Bridge, not Tuesday. Where are we? Maybe I should just go. Bridge, you want to come up on Friday and we can go over a few things? Yes. Hang on. Seems a bit obsessive. Oh, Lord. Yes. Okay. Seems a bit obsessive. Yeah, just a little bit. He knew I was in there. And I must admit, I think he was okay. When he's talking about her, it's wild. Yes. Who? FFG. I agree. I think it's his arch enemy now. I think we're also. I know I can't, Bridge. I'm losing it. I'm losing the plot. Oh dear. I think we need to go over the Yomama business. And good. I'm glad you'll be here, sweetness. Good. I'll try and make it as late as I can. Yes, it is, isn't it, Sasha? I try and make it as late as I can for you. So maybe 11 my time. But I think, okay, I should save it really. But I will say, when I was in there yesterday, and I was in there for some time, because I was talking to people in the chat. They were people in the chat that, I get on with. Capone was in there, and, a lot of other people that I spoke to. So I sort of tried to sort of steer my conversation towards them as opposed to towards your mama. And then all of a sudden somebody said, "Oh, Jan's Views is in it." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I tell you what, he's mods. He needs to sort the mods. You were lurking, were you, Sasha? Were you? Lurker. Okay. Now, listen. She says, listen. Oh, my cigarette's gone out. My fag's gone out, guys. Hang on. Food for Towels was lurking as well. Guys, I'm not great at lurking. I've got too much of a big mouth. I always have to open it. And before I know it, I'm tippy-tapping on the on the keyboard. So, yeah, I don't know, but I think me and Bridge need to say a few things. I think, we need to have a discussion on it because yesterday it sort of came up, Bridge's name came up, and I tried to sort of address it a little bit. But his smoke started coming out of his ears, and I thought, oh, Lordy, Miss Claudie. And then he said things like, "Oh yeah, well, I heard what Jan and Bridge said in chat on Jan's live." So I know that he does come into chat. It is silliness, isn't it, darling? It is. I know you don't lurk in there anymore. I don't blame you. I don't really. Because I always have to say something if I see something. I know. Like that. I'm exactly the same. Yeah, Bridge, your name came up. So when I was in the chat and he was starting to go off and, oh, well, Jan said this and Jan said that. And I said to him, listen, he cannot get past the stupid. I'm sorry, this isn't like a Wellness Wednesday. Sorry, I need Edna. He cannot get past this notion of you trying to out-black him. Now, I have never, and that's in his words, okay? I've used inverted commas. I cannot get past that myself because I'm like, are you for real, man? Are you for real? So anyway, I don't want to get stressed about it. It's a Wednesday. It's meant to be Wellness Wednesday. So I actually did say, Well, maybe we need to panel up about this, you know, because I need to have a word with him. I definitely need to have a word with that man. And that was when he was just saying about me and I can't remember what he said about me. What did he say about me, guys? Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. What? What's this? Who, Sasha? Who, Sasha? Um, it'd be wild. He pulled that with Bridget. I honestly, and the thing is, which I don't understand is, sometimes you can lose it and you can say things that perhaps afterwards you think, oh damn, that didn't sound too right, and maybe I shouldn't have said it that way. He obviously doesn't do that. He obviously hasn't. Or he believes in what he says so much that he is not open to conversation about it. Yeah, okay. My dad always teases me because he said I didn't find out I was black until I went to college. Do you know what? That's so funny. The same thing happened to me, Bridge. I didn't realise I was black until I went to college, and I made a few friends who were black, and we used to sit in the refectory and play cards and, chat. We got on well. I used to hang with them, as you say. Hang on. Where's me puffer? She's had me puffer. Anyway, when I first started at that college, it must have been in the summer, so I had a really nice tan, a really orange tan. I think they thought I was like, full-blooded. I'm not. I'm mixed race. I'm biracial. Anyway, so by October, I've lost most of my tan. Okay. I remember this girl who came from, was it Barbados, Bermuda, somewhere like that. I can't remember. She was like, Have you got white parents? Have you got white in you? And I went, well, yeah, my mum was white. Do you know what? She never spoke to me after that. She never spoke to me, and I was like, oh, that's a bit odd. Oh, God. When he said that shit about Bridget, bet she was mortified. Yes. Do you know what? I was mortified as well. And I'm not even Bridget. I was mortified. And I know, I always say to you guys, I'm an empath. I am. And I can't help but feel so bad about what he said and the fact that he completely overlooked what Bridget was trying to say. She wasn't trying to pretend her stories were worse than his. For goodness sake, man. So anyway, I said to him, maybe you should panel up. He didn't answer me. He didn't answer me. Yeah. Oh, what are you laughing at? I remember you telling this story before about how you had a tan. I did have a tan. I was orange. I have a lovely tan, let me tell you. When I go abroad, I go this really sort of, I don't know. Do you know what yew wood looks like? YEW. It's really nice orangey wood. That's me. I get a fabulous tan. I don't go darker. I go orange. That's probably because I'm biracial. Yeah, do that. Oh, and I haven't got an afro. I could wear a dress that's quite African looking. And I did have a turban. I did have an African turban. Because listen, what some people may not realize, although my latest ancestors up to about 200 years back, because this is what Ancestry tells you, right? They tell you where your latest ancestors are. Well, they're all in Jamaica, right? But the ones older than that are in like West Africa. So they were the slaves. Okay. Yeah. And you know, they're the ones that I feel terrible about, you know, because their lives were just horrendous. So anyway, I better not talk about it, otherwise your mama's gonna think I'm trying to out black him. Even though I've got a white mother. Ah, oh dear. And someone will come in with the fact that I've got you know, a blonde, blue-eyed daughter. Get over it. Ah, oh, for goodness sake. Most of them do, Bridge. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, can you not go back that far? Which site did you use? Did you use what's it called? Ancestry.com? Or did you use what's the other one? 24andMe. I used both. And the ones that gave me the more information were Ancestry.com. Yeah. Yeah. A blonde, blue-eyed daughter that will wipe the floor with everyone. Yes. They all think she's some sort of wrestler. She's not. Although she is married to a bodybuilder, so yeah, he could probably do it. But we all know. I was talking metaphorically. Maybe I should throw that into a conversation with Yo Mama. He'd be lost. He'd be looking at me all dazed. Yeah, Ancestry.com. Right. They should break down. Didn't they break down your ancestry completely, like into I mean, they'll probably tell you where your most recent or did I get that from 23andMe? Don't know. Where your most recent ancestors are, and that is West Africa. And I can also say I even know which part of West Africa. It was Nigeria, and they were part of the Igbo tribe. Yay! And guess what? My son's partner is Nigerian, and her family are also part of the Igbo tribe. Yeah. So that's that. Ah. They have black ancestry sites, but they are so expensive. Oh, okay. Yeah, they gave me where everyone was from, but I want to know the people in my family tree. Sadly, right? Sadly, on Ancestry, you can't go if they were Africans, you can't go any further than that. I can only go on that side of my family. I can only go to my my great-grandfather, I think. Can I? I'm trying to think now. Or is it my great-great? I can go back. Like my great-great, I think, or just my great, was a white guy who was sent he was oh, listen to this story. My great I don't know, it's one of the greats. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Was related to royalty, okay, but British royalty, but he had an eye for the I nearly said the darkies, and I understand that people don't like that, but it's just a word that I use. Sorry. He had an eye for women as a whole. Okay, put it that way. And he was getting in all sorts of trouble over in England. So they said to him, we want you to go, you know, you be part of the British Empire, go over to Jamaica and, you know, stay over there. So anyway, and run a plantation over in Jamaica. So anyway, so off he went, this white dude, and impregnated several of the local women. And so that sort of came, but it sort of got diluted over the years. And that's why I've got such a mix. I've got so many mixed so much mixed blood in me, which I love. I love that. Do you know what? I'd hate it. I shouldn't say this really, but I'd hate it if, just between you and me, I'd hate it if I was 100% one country. I'd hate that. How boring is that? You want to be like all mixed up like I am. I love it. Ah, oh, okay. Okay, you found the plantation and the slave owners. I even tried to reach out to the white cousins from the slave owner, but they didn't want to talk about that history of the family. Ah, okay. So you found the plantation and the slave owners. So were they white? Were they white if they were slave owners? Although I know that there were some black slave owners, but they even tried to reach out to the white cousins from the slave owner. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess they're not gonna, and the thing is, they're so much older now, aren't they? I mean, I'm an old bird now, so I'm lucky. I spoke to over Christmas, I spoke to my father's wife. My father's no longer with us, God rest his soul. But I spoke to his wife, who's still with us, and treats us all like we're her children. And I think she's 96. She's the last one. I think she's one of the last ones of that generation, which is really sad because, um, and I'm not sure how far back. Okay, I get a lot of my family information from my family, from my brothers. Um, yeah, that's where I get a lot of the family information from because thankfully I've got okay. Right, I've got how many brothers? Right, from that side of the family, I've got 6 brothers and 1, 2, is it 2 or 3 sisters? Listen, guys, I'm getting old. I can't remember. I can't remember. Anyway, something like that. Now, on my mother's side, I've got 4 brothers. So, in all, I've got over 10 brothers. Listen, how am I meant to remember everybody? It's hard. You're the they were right. They were okay, they were white and related to me. Yeah, yeah. I think if you go back far enough, even if they were in the well, particularly if they were used as slaves, there's a good chance that there is some white blood. Yeah, absolutely. There was in me, but I think the difference is mine came over to Jamaica, whereas I think I could be wrong, but it sounds as if yours stayed over in Africa, did they? And then came to America. Mine went from West Africa to Jamaica. Some of them went to England after that, and then some of them went to America. That's why I've got them all over the place. I've got them all over. These people in my chat, not respecting that this is Wellness Wednesday. What happened? What happened? Did Mary what? Yes, yes, Mary left ages ago. Hi, Capone. I am old, Sasha. I'm an old bint. But do you know what? I count my blessings because what's the opposite? What's the alternative? I'm taking my top off, guys. I'm too hot. The alternative to not being here, or the alternative to being here is not being here. And so, yeah. Random fish, hi. Hi, honey. I hope you're well. Hi, science witch. Sorry, I'm rubbish at this. I shouldn't really do lives because I really am this rubbish. From what I understand, the whole timber situation was hard for Mary, and she didn't want to mod anymore. Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. Why did she jump ship? Oh, yeah, Africa to America. Yeah. Well, my lot, my lot. it's weird because my great-great-great-grandfather was white. So I think when Jamaica was taken over, he probably had a few family members who all were Jamaican. I don't know, but they left Jamaica and on the Windrush and came to Britain, and hence how I was born. But most of my brothers and my sisters live in America, LA. One of them lives in, I've got a niece in Missouri. I've got some in Florida. I've got all over the place. I just get lost. Right. What? Oh, okay. We're talking about Monty. How's Monty doing these days? I haven't even bothered lately. He creeped on so many women. Oh my God. And he has you blocked. This is what I don't understand. Why do they? Oh, aha. Oh, okay. Oh. Hiya, Mama. You're in here. You hear Bridge has got something to say. Talk. I got things to do. Oh, that's a bit unfriendly. It's Wednesday. Come on. We're friendly on a Wednesday. Yeah, Mama, are you free on Friday? Because you're welcome on Friday, Drama Friday. Who is Icy? Yeah, Mama. It's not only Bridge that's got things to say. I've got things to say as well. And I did say in your chat, why don't we just panel up? Because don't. Hey. No, that's Bridget. Okay, don't speak to her like that. No, her name's Bridget. All right. As I said to you, you're welcome to come up and talk to her. He's talking to you. I think you're icy. For some reason, he can't say Bridge. Right, okay. Yeah, Mama, this is my chat, okay? It's Wednesday. So we're all chilled, even though I found out I've been cloned today. If you want to come on panel and discuss this, then I'm happy to do that. He was talking to you like that. He was talking to you like that. Excuse me. Yeah. No. Listen, we don't act like that. We don't act like that over here. We're nice and friendly. We're not over there in your hate mob. Okay? Yeah. What? Does your mama know who AK is? I don't know why. What relevance is that? No, seriously, I'm a decent person, okay? And I've said I like your mama, but you don't come in here and disrespect Bridget, okay? If you got something to say, we will have a panel and we will talk about it like adults. But don't come in here disrespecting Bridget. I won't have it, okay? That's it. That's it. Sorry about that, Bridget. I won't have it. I don't run my channel like other people, okay? I expect a certain standard of behavior. And if you don't like it, then don't come in here. There's a lot of shit that goes on. There's a lot of shit that gets spoken. But you don't come in here and disrespect Bridget or anybody in my chat. There may only be a few of us, but I am in charge and I won't have it. I won't have it. I'm a mother of 4. Remember that. I'm a grandmother of 4. You speak to a woman with respect or don't speak at all. That's it. So if you want to come in on Friday and Bridget feels up to it, she can certainly come on the panel as well. But you're not disrespecting her, Yomama. Not this side of the YouTube, okay? We're not FFG or any of those plebs that you react to, okay? You respect people. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Sorry, Bridge. Stop laughing. The way he thought he could just come in and talk to you like that. No! I don't care. He can react. I don't care. Listen, I don't play those games. How many times do I have to say? And how many times do I have to say that I don't give a toss who comes in to my chats as long as they treat people with respect? And I'm sorry, Yomama, you may be the God or the Lord in your world, but you're not in mine. Okay? So come in with respect, man. All right? Or don't come in at all. We don't need you. Yes. Yes. You have that ready. Have it ready. Right. Okay. Sorry. Oh, hi, misinformation. I don't talk much in your lives because I didn't like the slut shaming of sending nudes, but I love Capone and Bridge and Yomama. So just wanted to say respect for having people in chat. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if people have chat, but don't come in here blooming being all shitty. Are you still here, are you? Okay, I read the chat replay. She said my name, so I am listening. Okay, all right. Who said my name? Who said your name? Who said your name? Listen, this isn't Drama Friday. This is where we sit down, we chat. This has been a bit different. I do enjoy. What? What? Whose side are you on? A good slag shame from time to time. I do. I can't help it. Listen, I'm an oldie, all right? I'm a boomer, whatever you want to call me. I don't give a toss. Okay, call me what you like. But I have standards, guys. And one of the things, that I will not abide is disrespecting other people purely for their opinion. What Bridget said about the situation with Yomama was her opinion. She should not be shouted out, which is what Yomama does on his channel, just because she has a different opinion. So anyway, we're going to save that till Friday. We're definitely going to save it. Right. Excuse me. I don't care what day it is. Talk about me in the chat. So go. What? No, listen. I asked you in your chat, Yomama, yesterday if you wanted to panel up. I'm not scared to have you on panel. I'm quite happy to talk to you about it. But what I won't have is you coming in here all disrespectful, okay? You don't have to be like that. I go in people's channels where I know they despise me, where they're rude to me, like in your chat. Like yesterday, and I have to put up with that Anara woman who is so bloody rude. But I put up with it because it's in your chat, okay? And Fifi, who gets her ass up all round the wrong way. Okay, I put up with that because it's your chat. So when you come to my chat, I expect a certain decorum. That's all. Now, I'm quite happy. I'd happily talk to you on panel about that situation that you felt. I'm not going to go into it now, but we know which situation, okay? Your perspective on Bridget's video, okay? We know what we're talking about, and I've got a lot to say about it as well. But what I won't have is you coming in here saying, oh, well, I'm here now, so talk. No. This is my chat, okay? I decide. I decide when I talk, the same as you decide to go off on me when you feel like going off on me. But then I come into your chat and I show you respect because that's what I do. I've got manners. I go in your chat and people are so bloody rude, which is exactly what I said about when I did that video. I said something about you've created a hate box. And I believe that. Everybody in there hates on FFG. That's another matter. We don't need to discuss that today. Okay? But this situation that I feel needs to be had with you, Bridget, and myself, I'm perfectly happy to have that discussion on panel. But I'm telling you, it won't just be your voice that's going to be heard. British talk. Right, Bridget. All I remember saying about Yomama is that Jan misunderstood Barley about who said Happy New Year to her. That's it. That's it. I would suggest, Yomama, you need to check out your sources, okay? Because that's all that was said. And I said that I was happy for Barley because I know that you were closer to Barley than you've ever admitted. That's all I'm going to say. I missed what was said. Can we go over it? No, we're not going over it again. I didn't even say anything bad about him in this chat at all. I know. It's just, he's obviously got these little squirrels that go running back with like little tidbits and say, oh, Jan was saying it, talking about you with Bridget and blah, blah, blah. Listen, Bridget and I aren't filled with hate, okay? And that's fair. We all need a talking to from a mother figure sometimes. Thank you, misinformation. And I am that mother figure, whether you like it or not. And I will time you out. Or Bridget will time you out. And just because you get on to people, just because you talk, you get on with people, doesn't mean to say that you're up their arse. It doesn't. And you need to get out of that mindset. And I know it's very prevalent in this side of the internet, but it's just a ridiculous terminology. It's ridiculous. Why is your mama so feisty today? I don't know, but he needs to calm down. You don't like? Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Oh, okay. See you soon. Capone Box will be here on Friday. Okay, yeah, Mama came in here for war. All the smoke. It's hilarious to me. Yeah. Listen, Mama, we don't fight over here. We do not fight. All right. And I tell you what, yeah, you want to fight with us too. You want a loser. That's all I'm going to say. All right. You want a loser. Let's see Friday. I don't like all this side chatter you two do. Do you think I like when you look at your camera and try and tell me about myself? Do you think I like that, Yomama? That's why I sometimes in my Drama Friday, I may talk about some things that I've realized about you or your channel. But I'm not a fighter. Well, I'm not going to fight somebody. And all this, getting back to Hussy, who you've decided is an ally of yours, is disgusting. I'll say it now. It's disgusting. And that's why I will not support you anymore. Ever. I might come into your chats, but you have shown me who you are. Okay, so you don't like all the side chatter. Well, I don't like a lot of things about you, Yomama, but I still show you respect. Okay? Because that's the type of person I am. Maybe you should learn to do that. And then maybe we'll be able to talk about things that we can disagree on without acting like a 10-year-old little boy. Oh, we did talk about him saying it was the year of the Lord. Listen, there's only one Lord for me, and that's the Lord. The Lord. Jesus's Father, the Lord. That's the only Lord for me. Okay, so you can pretend to be all that. No, listen, you're just, no, you just got too big for your boots, honey. Nice group of alligators terrorizing creators. Yes, I don't terrorize anybody. I'll speak out. Don't try and silence a critic, Yomama. You're a critic too. Exactly. And you know the times I've gone over there, if you came in here for that. Listen, I'm not afraid of anyone. I've lived way too long. And, for him to say that he doesn't, oh, I don't like it when you two are talking about me. Tough titties. I don't like it when you come for me on your chat. Okay, on your live stream. I don't like it either. Tough. We have to live with it. You think you're going to come in all like, oh, Mr. Big? Oh, stop it. Stop it. You don't frighten me. As I told her, listen, I remember I always used to say you remind me of my son. I got that wrong. You're nothing like my boys. I've got 2 sons, and praise the Lord, they are nothing like you. They have 2 partners that they absolutely adore. They treat women with respect and would never, ever act the way you do online. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. And I'll see you on Friday. I'm getting all out of breath. At least Jan doesn't have Just Shannon as a mod. Who's got Just Shannon as a mod? Yes, exactly. I'm the same. Listen, I might joke about where is she? Where's she gone? Where's she gone? Where's she gone? Right. I might joke about with Bridget, and we just see each other in the chats, right? I agree with a lot she says. She hopefully agrees with a lot I say. It doesn't really matter though. Okay. We're never going to meet. All right. But when you find somebody that's quite like-minded to you, then, you feel comfortable. She knows I'm as nutty as a pancake. And she comes in and we chat and we laugh. That's what it should be about. That's what YouTube should be about. I'm not going to build a hate bloody channel. I'm not going to do that. And if you're happy doing that, Mummy, you go ahead and do it. but you should be held accountable for some of the things you've said. And what you said about Bridget that day, I thought was disgusting. And I will say it to your face because I'm not a scaredy cat. Okay? So if you want to come up Friday, great, come. If you don't, don't. Nothing is not as, no skin off my nose, as we say over here. Tough titties. That's what I say. Right. You've kept me on here for an hour and a half, Bridge. It's your fault. Oh, exactly. Exactly. That's a perfect point in hand. Yomama laughing at the fact that I said that if my kids know that, I like underwear or I liked a specific shop, and my boys were saying to me, Mum, what do you fancy? Or my girls, it doesn't really matter. And I said, oh, well, I'd quite like a voucher. It wouldn't be anything more than a voucher because I love vouchers because then I can go in and buy this exactly what I want. Now, what I said was, if I really liked Victoria's Secrets or anywhere like that, and my kids asked me what I wanted. Now, my boys, they haven't got a clue what to buy me. So I say to them, just get me vouchers, boys. I'm quite happy with that. Now, what I said was that they wouldn't go in the shop. It was hypothetical. Your mama needs to learn what hypothetical means, okay? He really does need to learn that. Because I was speaking hypothetically, and I said, if my sons, didn't know what to get, and I said to them, oh, can you get me something out of such and such a shop? What's it called? Victoria's Secrets. They wouldn't go in there. They'd send their girlfriends in there. That's what I said. Right? So what he's done now is turn it around and tell all his idiot, I'm going to turn into him, all his idiot chatters. No, I'm not going to do that because that's not a nice thing to do. To call a whole group of people idiots or zombies or whatever else he calls people, I'm not going to stoop to that level, okay? Because they're not all idiots. They're not all zombies, okay? They're individual people, all right? Now, he's told all his people in the chat, yeah, oh, well, Jan said, oh, Jan said that she would send her son in to get, well, I don't know what they do over in England, but we wouldn't do that over in USA. I wouldn't get my mama's underwear. I'm like, are you that stupid? Really? Oh, and that's why there's just no point. There's no point in arguing with some people. There's no point. If he wants to, and it's like I sort of recognized the last video I did on him. I recognized how he's he does manipulate some of his audience into believing something. I'd never do that. I'd never do that. I'm me, guys, and if you don't like me, then okay, fair enough. But and it's like, oh yeah, well, I wouldn't do that. Oh, she sends her sons in to get her on. I never said that. I was speaking hypothetically. It's just ludicrous. So anyway, yeah, can you believe that, Bridge? It's just madness, and it sort of gets to the point. If you allowed it to affect you that much, then you'd be frightened to open your mouth around these people. And I think that's what happens. I think there are people that perhaps aren't quite so strong-willed or thin. Yeah, I don't think that's you though, is it? I don't think that's you. That's what's his name? Gregory Schmegory. Maybe he's one of them. Okay. Just because we're lesbians doesn't mean you have to speak nasty about us, Jam. Are you all homophobes over there? I'm not going to tell you situations in my real life, okay? But trust me, I'm not homophobe. And I can't even be bothered to answer it really, other than to say, it's not the fact that you're lesbians. It's the fact that you're stalkers. It's the fact that you actually took the time to build a profile in my face using my name. It had nothing to do with sexuality. Sexuality does not make you the person. Drum that into your thick skulls. Your sexual preference has nothing to do with how evil and obsessive you are. Do you understand that? Yeah? Do you understand that? I'll try and say it in easier English for you. I couldn't give a toss whether you're gay, straight, trans, whatever. It's your behavior that sickens me. So I hope you understand that, okay? Don't come for me behind your shield of being lesbians. You haven't got a clue who I am. You know nothing about me. You know nothing about my family. So just toodle off unless you want to spend more money in here. Okay? Okay. Yeah, as you know, Sasha, you're all gay over there. Listen, we've got quite a few of them over here as well. Listen, when I worked for a company, what do you call it? A minicab company once, you call them taxis, I suppose, over there. And it was for women only. And I won't say the name of it because there are some obsessive people out there, but it was for women only. And quite a few of the drivers were gay, and it made not an ounce of difference. Not an ounce of difference. When you're behind the wheel of a car, it doesn't matter. And that's what these people don't seem to realise. They always try and sort of, I don't know, hide behind that. Use it as a shield. Oh, you can't speak badly of me because you must be this or you must be that. Such a lot of old tosh. A lot of old tosh. And with that, I'm going to go. Okay, we've had fun, haven't we? This was kind of Wellness Wednesday. I'm also going to say, guys, if you do see Edna, then yeah, just let me know. Maybe I just hope, I really hope that she's just taking time out. And as for Drama Friday with Will, will Yomama be brave enough to come on? What do you think, Bridge? Are you happy to talk? Oh, listen. I'm not one of these bloody idiot women that he thinks he can talk to. Yeah. Well, has she recently done that though, Random Fish? Yeah. The lesson is learning how to control your temper, especially when you come into Jan's chat. When was the recent? Can I just ask you, Random Fish? When was the last time that she liked your messages? Bridge, are you happy to come on Friday? If he turns up, I don't think he will because I think he knows I'm going to metaphorically wipe the floor with his ass. They are. Sam bored that one. Yo, mama, sampled this. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm heading out of it. Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 I look forward to that. All right. I'll have to plan. No, I don't have to plan anything. It's going to be fun. Listen, guys, I want to say thank you so much to everyone for coming in. As usual, it's always a joy. Okay, we went off track a little bit. But hey, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? And we had a few nice visitors. That was very jolly. So I will see you on Friday. In the meantime, you take care of yourselves out there, because trust me, you think it's bad online, it's even worse offline. Trust me. So take care of yourselves out there, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye bye for now.